Hey all, how's everybody doing? We're back on a Saturday, and whew, it was a week. I hope everybody had a nice Christmas, and yeah, today we're getting back into it. Last time we left off, and we put in some things here to get us started on the. What were we doing? You ever have one of those moments where you're going somewhere with something and just suddenly it goes nowhere? I think part of it is I was trying monitoring for my voice, and yeah, the lag always gets to me. I don't know if anybody else out there does any streaming, but it gets to me. So hopefully everybody can hear. Let me send out a chat here just to make sure. Test here. Everybody seeing that. And let's check here. Because again, I had to make some changes to. We're just going to do this. Hopefully everybody sees it. There we go. Is my chat not on? Chat. Chat at some point? Let me see. That is chat. Hello. How's it going this evening? I'm just trying to do a quick fix here. Let's see. I don't know how quick it's going to be. Plus, what kind of source is that? That's this. That's one of. There we go. Let's see. Morning. Hopefully everything's going okay there. I don't know what happened to my chat that was on screen. It was there at one time. Let's see. Chat. Try this. Okay. Add existing. This one. Okay. Now if I go test? Nothing like testing it live, right? Nope. Yeah, I don't know where my chat went. I'm at a burger chain. Moss Burger. It used to have thicker patties and really nice meat sauce like the mayonnaise on the burger. But shrinkflation. Oh, is it not so thick anymore? Did they start going with the thin ones? Alright, I don't know what's with the chat today, so we might not get to see chat on screen. We'll fix that later. We had some interesting changes. Hopefully everybody's okay and can hear. And the meat sauce is now just tomato. Just tomato? Well, that's odd. Is this? Hello? Let me make sure this is. It doesn't seem to be. Okay. Audio. That one? How's that? There we go. At least I can see I'm talking again. All right. So, everybody out there doing all right? How was everybody's Christmas? Mine was not too bad. But the thing is, for me, I've got. I was one of those lucky people that was born right at Christmas, so I had plenty of family growing up that tried to do the this is your Christmas and birthday present kind of thing. Which I don't know if anybody else out there had that. But that's really annoying. I got the ancient laptop out, i5, when Intel was on top, and I've been trying to. Good, saw the family ate too much. You know, that's a good Christmas. That's a good Christmas. I'm trying to water beaver, but it's slideshow and even saves of only 200 beavers. Ew. Yeah, for water beavers, you're going to need a couple more than just the 200. Yup. Looks like we've got a couple of dynamite still going in, and they've got blocks to put in here, which is okay. They can do that. Let's see, for my Christmas, the car battery gave out and had to replace it for $200. What kind of car do you have that needs a $200 battery? Old and oversized type for the stop-start feature. Oh, do you have one of those hybrids? See, I've been looking at cars because the truck is not doing great. It's definitely had its better days. So I've been looking, but we've been to a couple of places that were like, hey, we've got hybrids. And I was like, no, not yet. Nothing there. That can be turned back on. What about you? Yep, you too. It's not a hybrid. It's a Mazda Primacy. A saloon? A saloon? Huh. That's weird. I've never heard of a $200 car battery that wasn't one of those either electric cars or hybrid cars. Let's see. I have... Where did I leave off? Lacks workers. That's fine. Those two can lack workers. We've got water again. Alright. Time for people to get to work. I'm at 16 hours. Let's go up to 20. Must have gotten it from the dealer. I went again yesterday to look for dealers, and instead of going far away, which to get it seems like to get a decent price, you have to go far away from where I live, like a bigger city, to actually get a decent price. And whew, we stayed around here, and yeah, let me tell you, there were... Dealer wanted 300? Good grief. That is a ton. I mean, even the hardest batteries for me to replace ever have been like... They've just been in the wheel well. A couple of them I've had to take off the air filter box. But overall, I mean, what in the world made that battery worth $300? Okay, we've got that. Is this is obtain. That's outgoing. That's outgoing. How are we doing on water? Alright. Oop, I forgot to turn these two on. Got another long drought coming in. This is all good. This is marked off. These can all be... Let's turn those on for now. There we go. Close above contamination. 1%. The 2. Okay. That way we don't get any bad water down here. Where's this bad water coming from? Oh, there. That would answer that, wouldn't it? No, we went around here and everything we found was at least, if not more, double Kelly Blue Book and what is that? NDA, NDSA, something like that. Both of them. Every car except one lot One lot had them just slightly above Kelly Blue Book, and you're thinking, well, why didn't you buy it there? Well, that lot was the lot where the lowest amount of miles the car had on it was 175,000. And these aren't like trucks. These were just normal, everyday cars. Also, why are these guys not working on this? Get this done. It'd make things go a lot faster. There we go. So we were like, no. Because neither me or my wife is really a mechanic. I can fix things somewhat, but for the most part, no. I just don't want to do it. Let's see. How's our trees doing? Our water's filling up. I like that. We've got more green land over here, which is looking good. We've got plenty of canola. They're working on this. Let's put a storage down here. Temporarily. For dirt. That way they don't have to run across the map. We have 32 extra. Alright. We can go back to 16 now. We should be okay. We're at 3K water. I think we'll make it. We'll see. I could be very wrong. I have 25 beavers that... We just need 25 more beavers. You know what? We'll grab one of these. We'll make one more. I used to fix my car when I was younger, but now I couldn't be bothered. Besides, my nephew owns a garage. See? My brother-in-law is supposed to be a mechanic, but he never fixes our stuff, so... We're just kind of out of luck with that. Are these like opening and closing? No, they're permanently closed, so I don't know why that keeps opening and closing, but whatever. This is all good land. That's good. Yeah, like I said, my dad's a mechanic, but my dad is way too old to be fixing anything. His doctors keep telling him to stop it, and he just won't, so... We try and keep the amount of things that we ask of him down just a bit. Let's see, we've got scrap metal, got mushrooms, food is all good. I think we ought to be okay there. How's our dirt? Well, we only have 2 people in there. That's probably why it's going so slow. This dirt goes out. This dirt goes out. Are they... Oh, good. They have this... Oh, yeah, of course. It's a metal block. They need 1 metal block. We definitely need to scale up, I think, our industry. There we go. Now they're moving across the map. Do. All right. Well, looks like we might be waiting on building stuff. That's okay. We've only got 1 dirt place too, and it's only half set. It's only a quarter of the way staffed, so That might be part of the problem. This can put out up to 400. This takes, what, 200? If I remember right. I've been playing a lot of other games lately. Not that I don't want to play Timberborn, but there's been a decent amount. Jobless, I wasn't too happy with the surprise bill. I would not blame you. I have a job, and I wouldn't be happy with the surprise bill. Let's see. Is it an elf birthday today? Technically, it's tomorrow. But the birthday falls on a day I don't usually stream, and the kids and my wife want to take me out for my birthday, and I'm not going to turn that down. So today is the birthday celebration. Yes, Death, it is. So I found a cool early game mod. What did you find? I really want to blow this up, but I don't know why I'm waiting. Logs. It's called Night Shift? Happy. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yay. Birthdays. Night Shift. Is that the one that you can split up the amount of beavers working at certain times? It seems like a good idea overall. So there's not a huge dead rooster that goes into the cake after it's baked. Well, now you're just ruining my fun. You can't not specify that. Here we go. Okay. Well, they've got some corn coming in. I think we've got plenty of food and water to justify at least another one of the... it's 12-hour day shift, 12-hour night shift. That's cool. Do you get do you have to assign specific beavers, or do you just say this many on this shift, this many on this shift? I do need more beavers, though. Okay, we're up to 3 in the dirt excavator. Yay. Automatic. Lurch needed it specified. Fair enough. We don't have a lurch around here. We have a... Well, nobody can play the piano here. I tried once. I genuinely tried once. But I could just never get the time to practice. But that seems to be the way with any instrument I've ever tried to play, so it doesn't surprise me that much. They're almost done with this. Click 2 shift on what you want, different shift, and it'll have a sun and moon pop up and on them. Picks beavers. That's kind of cool. Does it make the colony grow a lot faster? Seems like it would. Oh, I forgot to mention. One of my Christmas presents, I got a new dynamic microphone. So, all of you guys that are here every once in a while, maybe you can tell me, does my voice sound any better, any worse, any different at all? It might not sound any different at all. I forgot to turn these off, so it dried up all our stuff over here. Too bad. How do I have 4 extra beavers, but 19 job openings? That's strange. Oh, it's paused. There it goes. Hey, they're getting this in? Is there an Urkai setting? Is you're sounding less like your canonical elf with this mic? I don't think so. Does it sound worse? I mean, technically it was a Christmas present, so if it sounds worse, then it can always go back. Are you guys really burying the other beaver? You know what? I'm not gonna leave it though. My opinion sounds no worse or no better. Okay. So not a lot of difference. Are you guys hearing a lot of key clicking? I know the Yeti that I was using used to pick up key clicks all the time. I'm gonna blow this up. I've had enough waiting. They can do the rest from the ground. No background sounds? Okay. That's a good thing. At least we've isolated that. Don't have volume loud enough because... yeah, it's alright. I figured I would ask you guys, because you guys would definitely know better than me. I should blow this up so I can level this out here. Do. Nope, we're just gonna do this. Drive in the way of dynamite. Squat. I got squat for dynamite. It happens. Five injured beavers. Probably all from working in the dirt excavator. Honesty, I could probably tone down a couple of these too. Get a couple of extra workers here and there. Well, if it gets rid of the background noise, I will just live with my weird voice. Versus sound tech without the sound ports. Had good hearing for anything but ringing sound. Fair enough. Don't look at me. These ears are for show. Alright. I don't need any extract currently, so we'll send them to work somewhere else. We're down to 3. Let's see. We have 3 injured beavers, so we're pretty good there. I definitely do think I need a couple more of these. Well, they're only for show. That's all they do. Oh, this is dirt. This goes out. In fact, they can go other places with this dirt. There we go. Now they're getting stuff. Okay, so first things first. let's build a couple of ridiculous battery spots for this. Because that's what we do. Build things that don't work in actual physics. It's the best way to handle things around here. I'll tell you what, let's put you maybe over here for now. That should be just fine. Dirt. Yep, nothing there. Where's my dynamite fact? There it is. Is that prioritized? Yeah, make sure that's full, please. Oh, got that a hydrate and I didn't even notice. Oh. Slipped it right by me. There we go. YouTube really needs to catch up with that. I know they're just barely a streaming platform, but come on, YouTube. You can do better. Alright. We can get a couple more up here. It looks like I need at least a dynamite factory, right? Explosives factory. You can go here. We'll just put a quick power in there. Is there an inebriate button? I don't think so. I mean, if YouTube could do that, they'd be way ahead of Twitch. But currently, I don't think they do. I could be wrong. I could have missed it all these times, but you never know. You know what? I'm going to do this. If I fill in these, destroy that, hopefully it all goes off that way, and then I ought to be able to fill in this hole here. Do I need any? I don't need that anymore. That's just free lumber. What's the picture of? Oh, nice. Well, at least they have a beer remote. That's not bad. There we go. Actually, I don't need these, do I? I don't need the very top row. Go through all of them. See how many they have. Demolish. There we go. There we go. It's your birthday. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Some dirt in there. Spiral stairs. Don't quite need them yet. There you go. Don't need that. Different alcohols in quick succession. That's fair. Seems like a somewhat enjoyable birthday, at least. They're doing okay here. We're getting stuff put in. Let's grab bot part factories. Bot part factories, science. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Not there. 4, 5, 6. Assemblers. Yep. Yep. Yep, and yep. There we go. How am I gonna get over there? That seems to be in the way. That's alright. We'll go around this way. Nope, 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 nope. That. You can connect into there. We'll set up some stuff on the top here. And then spiral stair. There we go. We'll at least make it look a little fancy, right? There's the chassis. There's the limbs. There's the heads. There we go. Nice. Okay. I think we're going to need more of these. Which means I might have to pause this and this so the rest of those can go in there. But that should give them plenty of things to work on. Get rid of that. Bridge. There we go. That'll get him down there. That's good enough. Or why steering wheel is... Still don't know why indicator turn signals are winkers? They're called winkers? Why steering wheel is handle. Handle I can almost get. I mean, it doesn't seem right, but I kind of see the point. Winkers, on the other hand, that seems kind of strange. Power. Vertical. Yes. I know it don't amount to much, but in game I got a chimney mod. I saw the chimney mod. Is that on the experimental branch? Or is it only on version 7 still? Oh, I am suddenly out of everything, which doesn't surprise me. I've just tried to build literally everything, so... You know what? Let's make this a little more important so we can get that taken care of. Only click on show 1.0 mods. Oh! Well, the light winks. Yeah, maybe it blinks. I don't know if it winks. But, you know, who am I to say what it does and doesn't do? It gives aesthetics. That's kind of neat. Well, whenever I finish my next... Well, if I finish either the White Paw or the mods versus hard mode playthrough... Oh, I can pause these and get some extra workers. Whenever that actually gets done, I want to start a 1.0 experimental, and I've got an idea for it. I've talked a little bit about it before. You know what? You guys aren't doing anything at the moment, so let's pause that. And that would help out a lot with what I'm planning for them. Just get ready for achievements popping up. You know, the odd thing is, you're supposed to get experimental achievements, and I'm supposed to have gotten a whole bunch of them, but I haven't seen many at all. So, who knows there? That can go. Those are still blocked off, so we just need those to be finished. Let's start these so we don't run out of water. At some point I can probably come over and fill in here so it, and then remove this, get a little bit more water. Experimental 1.0. Yeah. I mean, that's what this is. Let's see. Put another one of these in. We'll work toward that. Is there anything under here? Nope. Just dirt, dirt, and more dirt. And we got 1.3 days of the drought left. I think we're alright. Applying for jobs, remote with no real benefits, but health insurance and in-person jobs with support. Like free school, daycare, family support, comprehensive health care. Yeah, let me... Which do I think is better for starting a new family? Well, to be perfectly honest, the insurance is what I usually look for at a job. The free school, the daycare, and all of that is nice, but I mean, insurance for me has always been the biggest draw. But then again, I'm in the US. You're in Japan, where healthcare is different. So it definitely could be, you know, having those... Oh, look at this. These are all ready to go. Having those is more important to you. But, to me, what's always been best for me is just a good insurance package. If the healthcare sucks, the job is usually pretty rough too, so... And places that you would think have good healthcare don't always. And some that you would think wouldn't do. It's kind of odd. Let's pull all that out of there. Awesome. Okay. Now, I should be able to remove all of this. We'll see if that floods up over there. And that'll give us plenty of extra room to expand our industrial out here. Okay. As much as I would like bots, they don't seem to be... Oh, it's because they have no power. Maybe when the power starts coming through here? I'm waiting for universal health care that may never come in my life. You know what? That's pretty true. Japan, you only pay 30%, and even then the doctor isn't expensive. $10 to $30 for even like a CT scan. Still walk in, get scanned, see a specialist, pay $30, leave within 2 hours. Wow. Yeah, that's not here. I can tell you that. It is quite the conundrum here. Which is why health insurance is so big. It's all good. How are they building over here? Not too shabby. Oh, good. Is that down at the bottom? It is down at the bottom. Wonderful. Okay. This might be interesting, but we'll figure it out. Day in a good hospital with full care and medicines would only be around $100. Good grief. You ask for universal health care, you'll hear nothing but social... Yeah. Here in Canada, is all free, except cosmetics. But waiting lists could be month-long. That's what I've heard. I have a friend that lives up there, and yeah. She has said before that the wait times are long. Cheap bed in a ward could be $16. Well, that's not bad at all. I would definitely take that. Got the spiral staircase here. We'll have to find a way to cap this off. That'll be interesting, but... Oh, I need to turn these back on too, don't I? Eventually I'll get it to the point where I don't need to do that, but that's okay. Well, the U.S. military takes over with its free universal healthcare, education, subsidized food and rent. We'll see how that goes. There we go. Hey, look, they've got this in here. Let's get one of these next door. There we go. That should be enough to power both. Of course. Alright. That's enough politics for today. I never expect things to change. We have 2 explosives. Alright, let's just leave it at 18 hours constantly. Maybe that'll help. Drought approaching. Okay. I can deal with the drought. How we doing worker-wise? I'm still 14 short. Which, I think 12 of them are here in the builder's huts, so I'm not too worried about that. Where are the berries? Berries are fine. Do I need any extract? No, not really. Not at the present moment. I don't know that we can get any bots made, but we'll try. Till they can build all this. Let's build the silly tall vertical tubeway. Oh, that's as high as that goes. Okay. Which that should let us build this up here. I don't have the mini two-way, so I'm going to figure something out. Give me up on the news. I've given up on the news. So any mods that have been upgraded to 1.0 or new to me but not new to you. Remember, I haven't played Timberborn in months. That's fair. Any mods that I've... You know what? I haven't been playing 1.0 with mods at all yet. So I really couldn't tell you what's good and what's not good. Oh, hey. I see chat. Well, I see at least Twitch. Okay, well. It's got some weird lettering, but you know what? I at least see it. We'll see what happens there. Maybe that didn't start. We'll find out. Here, let me test. Do fair mods make it? I want to see it on the... Aha! There we go. I didn't have something started. That's why. There we go. I think I was planning on replacing that, but I never got around to replacing that program. Posture check. Oh my goodness. I will have to go get some more tea here in a minute. I'm going to be up all night with all the sugar. Then again, with all the stuff that I was working on today, maybe I'll just pass right out. I had went to basically the laundromat today because what my wife really wanted for Christmas was to have all the laundry in the house done. She decided that the best way to do that was to take it all to the laundromat, which is fair. There's a ton of it. I mean, an absolute ton of it, because we were there we got there at a little after 9 and left around 1. We had ended up filling up her entire car with laundry, and yeah. It took that long. It was like 60 bucks, and that was like a third of the laundry we have. So we probably will have to make a couple more of those trips. Cheat for large power wheels and magic power blocks that give 200 power. Jeez. Larger power wheel gives 5k. Good grief. I really think that the water beavers power wheels should give a ridiculous amount per CMS. Because, I mean, they're the water beavers. They should know how water works. Nope. I have to send them away. That's alright. They also caught a lot of RSS. That's fair. Resources. Yeah, sometimes that's the best way to handle it. This didn't overflow, did it? I don't think it did. I wasn't really paying attention, unfortunately. Yeah. 700 logs. 800. Jeez, that's more than, like, the monuments. Speaking of which... Did I ever get a monument in over here? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. I don't have that kind of resources, and definitely don't have that kind of resources. They're all still building stuff, though. Oh, let's turn these off. So this is all the way down now, right? How far up did they get? Oh, they got one. Okay, well, we're just low on planks, because everything is taking planks now. They're both prioritized, but... oh well, nothing you can do there, right? A little bit of dynamite. Not many gears. Guess we could do a whole bunch of plank factories, because obviously we need them. Toss in some more dirt. Let's do 2 gear factories at the end. That'll probably work out a little bit better. There we go. Did a super geothermal power too. His 4K power. I remember the mod that gave you the geothermal power plant way back when. I kind of wonder if that's a callback to that. That geothermal power plant, though, had an awesome model. It really looked like a nuclear reactor. Alright. Maybe that'll help. 4K power, better than 400. Yeah, true. I'm still looking for a small map that's got all those neat things on it, like the aquifer, the geothermal. I could use the... I could have some bombs on it, too. But, you know, that's okay either way. But I am really looking for something like that. If anybody finds a nice one, let me know. How are we doing? Water, we're full. We're full on resources. I mean, map. Edit. Mine in. You mean you made yours in a map editor? I really should play around with the map editor more, but I don't have time. How did you two get stuck? You know what? You can just die. I don't care. That can be built. Those still have water. Tell you what, let's send these four to do something else. I think they need a new diorama map. I think that would help them out quite a bit. Diorama is always going to be a classic, but I think it's time for a little bit of update, or maybe just an update to that one. Flooded building. Oh, yeah, I know about that. Construction lacks materials. Am I just that low on dirt? Meh. Let's get that dirt moved around, people. I'm gonna be low on dirt. You got plenty of dirt. Can't get all required materials. But why not? That is the question. The map with random explosives is the one I edit. Add more geothermal and 2 aquifers. So this one here, you just added a bunch of aquifers and geothermal. I mean, that's not a bad way to do it. This map is a little bit bigger than I'd like it to be. And I would try and find some way to put it on diorama, but honestly don't know where I would put stuff on diorama. So if anybody has a good idea of where you could put a couple of those on diorama, some aquifers and some geothermal there, and not either oversimplify the map or overcomplicate it. These guys are going to get boxed in. Geothermals across from base. On the other side of the river. Am I just low on... Why do those 2 beavers... Why are there 2 unemployed beavers that... Oh, it's because it's the 2 stranded ones. Well, they can go be dumb in a hole. And mostly where my work is at. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not a terrible place for them. Do I need any pine resin at the moment? No. We're going to just pause that. Logs are okay. They are filling up the centrifuge. That's fine. How's the bad water? Bad water's okay. Good water's okay. Yeah. Not a bad option. We might have to send golems down here to build stuff, which wouldn't be terrible. We could set up a little golem district. Not golem. They're bots now. Still call them golems. They'll always be golems to me. I just think that's a cooler name. What are they building at the moment? Let's get the log. Coming back. Extract. End of the day. Grabbing some water. Sleeping. All sleeping. Alright, not bad. We don't have any place for wet fur. Yes, we do. Doesn't this grant wet fur? Yeah. They just actually have to go swimming. No power. Go find something else to do. Metal blocks. Am I out of metal? Is that... No. I just only have one metal factory. That's part of my problem. Anybody really using this? Well, I guess some people are still using this. Do I have a ton over here? I don't have a ton of beavers getting scrap. There we go. This can all go. They can work from there. If I take this out, they can go other ways, I believe. And we put in some dirt here. Get those in there. One of those. And... it's in transportation, that's right. There we go. That should help them get around there. Alright. What is this missing? Oh, metal blocks. Okay, well, we'll get some more metal here. Anywhere else I can go to get metal? Yeah, over here. Okay, there's still metal on the map. I don't need to worry too much about mines for now. So we're getting this metal. There's a mine there. Plenty of metal there. So where's the next closest? It looks like this. Which should not be too difficult. Currently. I say that, and it might be horribly, horribly inconvenient. There you go. Do I need to make this a spiral staircase? Absolutely not. Am I going to? Absolutely. I should totally make these backwards, though. 3. 2. 1. There we go. Up, up, up. There we go. Now we've got it going. Sort of. Metal. Storage. Scrap metal going out. Prioritize. There we go. Don't know what that's there for, but we'll take the planks. Hey, this is up and running. That's good. Do we have enough power to power all of this? Not even close. Not even close. Let's say that's a bit more important so that we can connect in over here. Oh, this is done. Hopefully eventually they'll get through that. Don't need that or this anymore. Probably take out all of this too. We'll double check and make sure it doesn't overflow here, but I think we'll be good. It should all flow right off here down to here. Oop, there we go. All right. Did this ever go in? Nope, that's metal blocks too. Well, it looks like I know what it is I'm building a whole bunch of. And it's not that. And how do I want to get the power over here? Okay. You can't just come out of there. It can just come out of here, though. You know what? I can't disconnect those yet until this is made. So let's do that as high priority. And we'll do these as slightly higher priority. And then we'll have one half of the block served by this two-way and one half served by this one. We have a bunch of dirt, though. Let's do till there. So we'll cut those last two off. And we'll just see if we can make it exit the map just right there. Has anybody had a chance on the 1.0 to really play around with the new surface, like centimeters per inch? They got rid of the 2.2, which is good, but I haven't had much of a chance to play around with it yet. Just basically trying to pump as much water as you can through one little area. Wow, I think this is going to last the whole time. No, let's turn these off. I still have a decent amount of water there. Wait. Oh, I have 11 incapacitated beavers? Good grief. No wonder. They're all injured. Okay. Well, we will most definitely turn all of this on this time to get to hopefully Alright. Once this is in, we can put more metal factories in, which should speed us up. Oh. I got a couple more sneezes, I think, in me, but they'll have to wait. Alright, there's the metal block. How's this? Well, this dried up, but this is still okay. I will just leave it, because they'll switch back here in a second. Oh, they need to get those in there too, don't they? Alright. Metal, we're going to need a bunch of it, so we'll just start here. Two, three, four, there we go. Those all take scrap metal, right? Yeah, not metal blocks at least. That's good. This is all. Turn those back on. Are we just that low on beavers? We kind of are just that low on beavers. Alright, well. We'll get another one. We have a bunch of planks, though. We could put a plank monument in. Oh, that requires metal now, doesn't it? Alright, well, that's gonna have to wait. Anything else I could get? Clock, maybe? Put a clock under here. There we go. Put in a couple of clocks. I think it requires metal, but it's fine. Pole banner, square banner. I'm sure those will be fun to play with at some point. Alright. We gotta get people in all of these. We'll get back a couple of beavers here in a minute. Do. Let's see if we can get that in there. Those two are in. These guys need one metal block, and then we can put in all the new ones. Come on. You can do it. Or not. Just wait for the next day. It probably would help if I didn't have 10 injured beavers. Not seeing much in the way of water anywhere. I know it's the first day and all, but well, it's the second day. Just a little bit of water over here. Not a ton, but some. Okay, this is starting to go again. These will probably flood. Alright, that's in. So I can take this out. Connect in a bit of power here. There we go. This all seems to be going just fine. There should be more bad water coming out of here. What's the 800? Goodness. Okay, well, we could do a couple along this place. Drought again. Not a lot of metal going in here. So not a lot of power in general. Which worries me just a bit. If we were to... Oh! There it all comes. Holy cow. All of a sudden we've got power. I feel like I'm showing how much power you may get. Yeah, it was a good... I think that was a good addition. There's the 52, 54, 55. Not bad. I'll take it. I don't know if we can get a bot built on that. You know what? We might go up to 20 hours just to see if we can get one built. Okay. They're doing all right there. Let's get those and that in, and maybe we'll get some more metal. How are we doing on scrap over here? Okay, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Scrap, okay. Well, scrap, this should be coming in. That should be going out. Logs coming in. Going out. Going out. You should all be going out. Okay. This was done. We could work on this, but it doesn't look like that's getting done anytime soon. Hey, we might have a bot. I don't know what I'm going to have him do yet, but we'll have one. Let's make sure to get one of those, too. Alright. Let's switch you out for a gear place. And we'll get some more gears made. Not bad. Nope. There. All goes here. I didn't need them over there, but whatever. It's about 1,000 horsepower per. Maybe we'll have them. Maybe we'll have the bot make metal blocks so that we can get that taken care of. Because they're definitely going to need it at this point. We're real low on metal blocks. Hey, there's our first bot. Yep, you're going to do metal blocks. Maybe that'll cut down on some of the injuries. We could eventually put them in there. But not yet. How do I have... Oh, I have 20. 20 open spots. Okay, that needs to stay. Let's turn off one of you. There's 4, 8, 12, 16. So almost all of those are just builders, which, meh. Drought started. We've got water. We didn't really need those. I didn't need those on. This is all still going, which is good. I can plant some more trees here. More trees here. Why not? Right? How are the stairs over here doing? They're going. Oh, I thought I had those built all the way up. Maybe I didn't. Okay. It's just 3. I think it's just 3 and 1 then after that all the way up. There we go. I do first making boxes and run them in the hauling post. Really? I always thought the hauling post was a terrible place to put them because they got to walk all over the map. And there's not a charging station near every one of them. Am I out of bots? Yeah, I'm out of bots. We gotta have somebody back in there. The bot couldn't even make a metal block. It couldn't make enough metal blocks to keep it running. Oh, these are all dead for now, so out they go. There we go. That should help a little bit. Still 14 unemployed, but that means we're just adding into this. Science camp, I'm thinking we're done with. Fine, don't really need much of that. Logs and planks. Please pick those up. Let's pick up the rubble too. Especially now that they disappear. I set up batteries before I make bots. It's probably a good idea. Building needs power to operate. Oh. Am I still waiting on that? It takes 1 log, guys. We have 718 of them. You'd think they could do that. There we go. Now we've got a couple more of those made. There's one of these too. That's okay. We'll get batteries going. That's what this is for. Another ridiculous tower. In fact, now that I think about it, do this. And then I can probably remove these two, correct? Yep. And now I just need to figure out a way to put a station up here. We could do this. Probably not the best way to do it, but this is definitely a way to do it. Well, could we... I do that. Take that out of there. I do a 2 here. No. No. We're gonna need that 3. There we go. No, I'm gonna need the 2. I knew what me was going for there. What past me was going for there. Two there. Actually, no. Let's do this. Move it over. Make up my mind, maybe. I don't know if this is any cheaper than just building a spiral staircase, but that's okay. We've got... need 2 here. I need 3 here. May not be cheaper, but it might be faster. Well, not building-wise. And then I do a 2. And then I do a 6. And then we just build a couple of those. And we'll just do that. And then at the end... Oh, is that too tall? Yeah, it's too tall. Probably 1 too tall, knowing my luck. Alright. Can't do 2, let's do a 1. Actually, let's just do it from here. Do. I need 2. There's a 3. There's that. This goes down, this goes down. You go here. You go here. Let's see if we can do gravity battery now. Yep, there we go. We'll set this up for now. If we need it again later, we'll just rebuild it, right? Okay, we have scrap metal. Are we not getting the scrap metal over here? How are they not getting that scrap metal out of there? Guess it's not prioritized, but still. How are they doing over here? Actually, not bad. I think they're doing better than the other guys are. Do I still only have 1 hauling post? Yeah, that might be part of the issue, too. Not to mention we have 18 beavers. That are injured. I should have seen that coming, but that's okay. These guys finished their staircase? No. No, they did not. So then my question is, when the lights come back, we'll have to see what they're building. Because I honestly don't know at this point. Let's say that is of lower importance to me. This is also lower importance. So is that. Let's see where they're going. Oh, they're building the clocks. Okay, whatever. They can build those real quick. That'll help with the... Where's he going? Oh, now they're building the stairs. Okay. How's food doing? It took a little bit of a hit. It looks like we need more mushrooms. Are we... Is this paused? Algae, we seem to be okay, but we might turn both of them on anyway. There we go. Anything we're not needing at the moment? We don't seem to need the treated planks for the minute. That's still off. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've got a couple more builders here and there. Well, we had a couple more builders here and there. They're working on that. Okay, well, they've got more and more to build. Not bad. What's he working on? Probably working on going home for the night. Sleep, shelter. Never gets wet fur. Eggplant rations. Do I not have anybody making eggplant rations? Corn, algae. Oh, well, I don't have anybody making eggplant rations. Do I have eggplants? I have eggplants. Well, we'll fix that whenever they get around to building it. All right. What are they building? Ah, they're building that stuff. That's fair. Nope, I don't need anybody sitting there for now. Water's still hanging in there. We got 7.5 days left of the drought. Alright. We got plenty of bad water, so we can probably pause that. Starting to get algae. You're the algae. No, your algae rations. Your... Oh, you should be eggplant. Eggplant rations. There we go. We've got dirt. In fact, we could probably... I know we've got a whole thing of dirt over there to build, but... we could save our 4 people, plus they would hopefully get injured a little bit less. Canola oil. Explosives, they're still going. Metal blocks are taking forever. Gears, I think they're doing what they can. Alright, well, gears should start coming back up here, hopefully. Don't know that there's... Okay, there's a little bit of stuff that still needs gears. Alright. Looks down at playtime. 1,359.9 hours. Those are rookie numbers. Gotta get those numbers up. What is my playtime? It's a good question. Hold on. Let's follow a beaver around for a second. We'll follow a builder beaver for a second. Let's follow Malik. His sister Rafa. Okay. Just on my streaming account, because I have 2 different accounts, as do most streamers. Don't let them tell you they don't. Let's see. There is 846 on just the streaming account. And then I know my non-streamer account has well over 3,000. Because I used it before I had that account. So, I've got a couple in there. Somewhere I've played this game before. I know most people wouldn't have guessed, but I might have played just a little bit. I don't think I have anything even close. These are all done. Those can be paused. Still need to work on... Hey, look! They've got that up. Okay. So, here, I need to send bad water this way. And then take good water and go up this way with it. Also, probably put in some dams down here. In fact, let's start with that. Let's put in those. And then here, we're going to make a mess of things. We're going to go... They're building out there. Get rid of all of this. We can retrieve that here in a second. Get rid of all of this. This. And then we've got to build those there. And we'll do levees here. Levees? No, we'll just do them that way. Once those are done, they can come around this way for a minute while we destroy all this. Also, dams across there just to hold in a little more water. How'd they do this one without doing it? You know what? I'm not going to ask. We could do... Let's do some stairs. And they can grab all that. How are we doing? Yeah, bad water's okay. More stuff to demolish here. Okay, I think I would like to get this stuff in there and get started with it so that we can actually make bots consistently. So we'll do that next. But we'll also work on this over here. Okay, we'll let that go. I'm gonna take a second and go grab a drink. Let's get that in there. Follow Malik for a bit. Or see what he's up to. Let me know when I get back what he was up to. So, hold on for just a second. We'll be right back. Yep. Yep. Muted or unmuted? There we go. Maybe. Okay. I gotta come back on the screen. There I am. Hooray! Alright, what was Malik up to? Hopefully building what he's supposed to be building. Kinda looks like it. A little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Had to get some tea. Get some more tea. It was good. Alright. We'll quit following him for a second. Get those out of there. Start putting these down the side too. There we go. How's everything else going? Do I have actual bots? I do, but none of them have any charge, it looks like. Because this has got to get finished first. They're getting there, though. They're doing much better. Well. We'll get this all taken care of. Do we need any more dirt? We're about halfway down on our dirt, aren't we? Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it. If we need to turn it back on, we will. There we go. Oh, with the year-end coming, did you guys make your New Year's resolutions yet? How'd you do on your old ones? I can tell you, I had some resolutions just for streaming and content creation, and I accomplished a couple of them. I didn't get all of them that I set out to do, but I at least got a couple of them, which, you know, honestly, that's a little bit better than what I normally do. So I guess I shouldn't complain. Let's see. I had a couple that I wanted to accomplish here and there. Do I want to... I don't want to take that out of there, but I do want to take this out of there. So we'll do that. I probably could have done a bridge in the middle. Hello from France. Well, hello! How's France doing today? We've had a few folks stop in from France here and there. The French countryside is usually where they come from. It has been uncharacteristically warm where I'm at. We'll probably get a bad tide and make a mess out of this. Are you from the US? I am! I'm in the Midwest of the US. Kind of close to the middle of it. Temperatures and weather vary greatly here. Colorado? No, Colorado is southwest-ish. Oh, look at that. We're even getting a little bit from there. Wyoming? Now you're going the wrong way. Completely opposite direction. Oh, France is usually nice, though. Don't they have a Mediterranean current there that keeps them... keeps them fairly warm most of the time? Only part of the US where I can't tell which country it is. That's alright. It's not too important. Just know that we're doing alright. And I hope you're doing alright. Hey, we got water back. Alright. We'll stay at 20 hours. We're getting stuff done. Well-being's not great. You know what? Let's try 16 hours for a bit. Get a little well-being back. There we go. Alright. We have one bot again. I gotta focus on getting a bot army going. Francis, we had one single snow day? It's Christmas Eve. Actually, Christmas Eve here was very warm. We had a bunch of snow and negative weather toward the beginning of December, but then, yeah, over the last week or so, it's been really warm. Oh, look at that. Depends on where you are in France. South is really warm, north is really cold. Ah! Aren't there mountains in the north? Maybe that was the west. Of course they build that one. Take that out of there so they can build the rest of it. I'm in the middle south. Oh, there you go. So it's a little warmer. Are they done with this yet? No. Still need metal blocks. That's okay. We'll slowly work backwards when we get the gravity batteries in. I guess we're connecting into there for some reason. Whatever. Yep. What do we got? No gears, no metal blocks. Okay. What's everybody working on? Malik's asleep. He's also 67 years old. You tried the one... This is the 1.0 update. Yep. No mods, which is unusual for me. Usually I play with a lot of mods, but I figured we'd try the 1.0 without mods first. They might yet get all this in. Maybe. You know what? Let's go up to like 22 hours and we'll see if they can build most of it in. Yeah, that's alright. Mod. The 1.0 had some neat changes, but there wasn't too much. I mean, some graphical updates, but you kind of got to be close to see them, see like the crops moving and whatnot. Are they just not set to oh, I guess they just weren't set to plant there for some reason. Weird. It's another drought. Curved stairs. Yeah. They were cool when they were a mod. This version's okay. I really wish they just used regular planks, though. Treated planks doesn't make much sense for it. But maybe that's just me. You can make some nice spiral staircases with them, though. Like right here, I dug down to the bottom of the map and just used a spiral staircase down. I got 2 bots. These are going to stop in a second. Which is fine. If we can get this built, we can build backwards get those hooked in. This is to make late game stuff. Yeah, maybe. But then again, by late game, you've got the two-ways and the zip lines, so you don't always need them. How are they doing here? They're doing all right. They'll make it by. Like, I could have easily made just two blinds down to the bottom here. Now getting the regular two-way station exit down there is a pain, but there's a mod that gives you a 1x1 block for those that I use all the time. Almost feel like it should be part of the game. That's right. Okay. No power in any of these for now. And my bots are probably going to go out of power here in a minute, but that's okay. Does this tell you? No, it doesn't tell you. You know how these are now giving you, like, horsepower or beaver power, or whatever it is, power before you put them down? It would be nice if these did the same. How's water going? Water's over there is good. Water over here is good. We got room for trees. We're looking good. Timberborn is such... It should. I see some bigger streamers play it every now and again, but I haven't seen anybody... Well, I mean, what is a bigger streamer? If we're talking like the above 4,000 people, I would say would be a big streamer. I mean, to me, 10 people is a big stream for me, so that's not... But, yeah, I don't see a lot of them playing it. And I think they should. It's a fun city builder. I wish more people would. It could use a little more exposure here and there. What's this? No, it's missing all the metal blocks, of course. What are these running at? Are they low? They're low on power. I need metal blocks. Let's finish this first. This one's missing gears. All right. 54,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. This one needs gears. Where are gears at? Nothing. Let's get these prioritized. We might go through and see what's priority right now. About starting streaming on Twitch, especially Timberborn. It's always good. I stream Timberborn on Twitch a lot. A couple of other games. Twitch is kind of the one that I use to stream whatever I'm feeling like that day. But I multi-stream Timberborn over on YouTube as well. So there's a couple of YouTube people here as well. They aren't always, you know, it's not always the biggest audience, but as long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters. Your YouTube name is the same as... I think so. I believe so. Last I knew. Live streaming. Does Twitch have a underscore in it? We'll find out here. Hold on. Yeah, on YouTube it doesn't have the underscore. I think I tried to get the same one, but it didn't work out. I don't remember what it did. I think somebody is... Oh, what do they call that? Sitting on it, basically. It's alright. But yeah, I have a whole channel on YouTube. It's mostly Timberborn, but it's got a couple of other games here and there. Been doing a lot of Strafe-on Studios over there lately. Played some Wandering Village, some Flotsam. They're a good studio. If you like these type of builder-type games, they're a good studio to check out. I'm not sponsored by them, they're just nice people. I wish I were sponsored by them. I'd play all their games all the time, but... They also did Dungeon Crawler, which I got a copy of, and it's very fun. I now see all the people that did the Let's Plays on them are far better at it than I am. Instruction, waiting for the break. What's that one waiting on? Oh, is it out of dirt? Oh, I guess we are out of dirt. We'll get some people back in there. We don't need to be on 22 hours, though. Let's go back to 16. We can get all these built. Then we can have these on permanently. That might be our goal for today, is just to get the ridiculous power system set up. We've got our bots set up, but... Really out of dirt. Okay, well. I have 11 extra beavers? Well, some of them can come in here. We're losing a little bit of water. Now I still have 4 more. Well, they'll have to go in there once that's done, probably. You know what? Why wait on them? There we go. Two of them, so we have over 100,000. You know what? Let's do this for just a second. And we'll turn all these back on. I think that should pause. We'll just watch them come up here and build all these. Those are what, 1 log apiece? Is this the Oasis map? No, it's the other one. Oh, with the posture check. Ah, and the hydrate. How's it going, Mal? How's your move going? Are you settled yet? Still unpacking, but at least the gaming computer's set up. That's the important thing. You got to get that gaming setup all done first. Now to get an ouch or a couch. Could be either, depending on where you moved into or how difficult it is to get it into the house or apartment. And the last one. That should at least grant me some power. I don't know if it'll last the whole 17 and a half days, but it'll get bots going. And maybe, just maybe, we can do something with all the extra people that we should get from the bots. We'll start turning everything back on. Once they get that last one in there. There we go. We'll work with that for a minute. Where's all our bots? Did our bots just die? Are we out of bots or are they just out of power? Feels like they're out of power, but we'll see. Iron bot 1. Yes, he's coming to get charged up. Which is good. Alright, we will start assigning them to the metal blocks, because that's what I need the most of at the moment. Metal blocks and gears. We'll at least let them make that. Are any of you guys working on anything at all? Nope. Looks like I should assign them to gears rather than blocks. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. There we go. We need gears. You getting ready for New Year's, Mal? Big party plans? Oh my. Those are going down rather quick. Goodness, we might have to build more of these. Or drill a hole into the ground so that they go all the way down in there. We're already halfway through our power. I think my friends brought way too much alcohol. That's fair. I know a lot of friends like that. I'm not a big alcohol person myself, but you know what? We're going to turn off this whole second section because they're just sitting there doing nothing. I'm going to turn off this too. For New Year. Yeah. I don't know. Like I was talking about earlier, I gotta take a look at my resolutions, because I only made it through a couple of them last year. And I honestly tried. So this next year, maybe I'll try and make some more. Let's get that taken care of. That can go out of there. You try to make more gears. Bots take a... Yeah, I've got a couple of gear factories up there. It's just they're taking forever. And really, this area is really underpowered right now. So I should make more power plants, more steam engines here. Yeah, it is quite a while. Yeah, this definitely isn't making us two there, but that's okay. We'll just make more of these. Can I? We'll just drill a hole in the ground here. Let's make sure there's nothing under any of that. Nope. That's just gonna be a hole in the ground. We'll eke out a little bit more power out of that. Are they all? They're all out of power. It's okay. Which means the bot's probably going to be out of power here in the next couple. Which means we'll have to switch back to regular beavers in those. Yeah, no big deal. Sometimes I do like the Folktales bots a bit better because you don't have to rely on your power network, but it's alright. Alright, that gives them a little bit more. Well, yeah. You have 18 beavers that sleep in the street. Oh, I do. Wonder how that happened. Well, we'll fix that. There we go. That won't take too long to fix. Here I am putting in all these new breeding pods, and I am forgetting to add houses for them. Good catch. I always need hospital beds. I've got a whole row of them over here, and it's never enough. We'll make this the hospital district, or more hospital-ish, maybe. We could also do another monument. No, that's right. I still need metal for that. How's the metal over here? Yeah, not terrible. How's the metal over here? It's starting to run out. Well-being. Well-being score of 30. All right. Your beavers are happier than ever. A brazier and a bell. Most of them don't have a brazier and a bell. Oh, I guess they're right. They don't have a brazier and a bell. We'll put one of you here. One of you here. How about there, if you can reach it? That's good. There. Bell. Put a bell there. And one there. Maybe there. Hospital bed. Yeah, we got a bunch of hospital beds. Can't do much, though. Beavers are a bit accident prone, and my usual fix for hospitals are right here, which we keep running out of. Yeah, I do play a lot of city builders. Alright, so there's no power left, so there's no point in not taking those out. I score a 31. Let's get that one done, and then we'll get this one done. We'll see if that actually works in order. Well, these guys aren't doing anything at the moment, so we'll send them back out to work. There we go. Now we have extra beavers. Looks like we can use some of you. Some of you. Mushrooms. Let's get those taken care of. We'll put people in there. Bots are still strangely going. Not sure how. There we go. I think Timberborn is the best user experience, most ergonomic game I've played. It's really good. I mean, it really depends on what you're looking for. It is a very fun game to play, I can definitely say that. But there's plenty of good ones out there. You just kind of got to look for them. If you like the survival and building aspect, Wandering Village is great. If you like resource gathering, then Flotsam is good. If you like, you know, to be honest, I was hoping for more out of City Skylines 2, but maybe that's just me. It just did not feel as good as I had hoped it would be. This now can take these out. These can go this way. Do. It's good. There we go. Now, now the question is, how do I get it over there? We'll do. You can now duplicate building settings. It is pretty nice. It took a minute for me to get used to because I was used to the modded version of it. But now that I'm a little more used to it, it works pretty well. Can I connect this back in? There we go. We're going to have to find a way to cap this off, which we should be able to use, what, a 3? Like so. Do this. Do this here. Got some rather large projects going in this evening, it looks like. Just depends on how fast we can build them. This we'll still have to figure out, because this is where the bad water is going. And here, what would be the best way to get them up there? Oh, I need permeable floor tiles, so that doesn't make a mess there. And is this still all bad water here? Yeah, but I don't know how much pressure is on this. We might send some bots over here to do this eventually when we get more bots. But I have to figure out how to get up here first. Which it looks... like our key might be getting over here. Let's grab you. And you go up there. You go in the middle. Over here. No, you can't be built until the ones... Let's take those out. Take these out. And then we'll get some stairs. That should let us build onto some of this. Now, how we get up there is another good question. We'll figure this out. This looks like the place where we gotta go here. So, let's do that. 2. Can I come off of this over here? Three, 2. Hey, would you look at that? And then all I gotta do is make one set of curved stairs there. And we'll just use the terrain to our advantage. Not bad. Okay. Not bad at all. We'll put that down there. We'll let them work on all of this. How are they doing on the other stuff? They get those in? Nah, they're working on it. How's the water? Yeah, not great. But I think we'll make it till the end. We've got 10 extra beavers, too. If they could get this one done and one more. In fact, let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's make that a bit more. Let's make that most important. You second. We should be okay there. There's a bell. Okay. Not bad. I do have an idea what I want to put here, though. It'll take a bit to set up, but that's okay. Looks like they're getting this built. Dynamite here. That should pour that all out into here. And then we'll have some green land up here. We'll have, hopefully, green up here, or green down here when this fills up. We might even be able to put some of it down here. We'll see how that goes, though. We've got builder beavers all over the place. 14 gears. No gears. Okay, well. Gears come and go. Let's get beavers in here. Okay. Am I still waiting on this? No, I got somebody in there. Eggplants. What am I waiting on eggplants? Nothing, they just need to make them. Okay. Am I out of just eggplant? No. Okay, well. There's the 6. Okay, well. Now we're just waiting on them to make stuff. How's my dirt? Dirt is full again, so we can go ahead and pause both of them. 11 beavers, which is what we're going to need when the water comes back. Hopefully this gets in before then. Also, let's, is this, gonna have to figure out the cap here. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's put you there. So that's high importance. In fact, I could probably put the cap on this one over here already. Is that just 3? 3? Yep. Those 3. There we go. That'll take care of a little bit of it. We'll have to surround this probably with bad water caps. In fact, I might just do that now so they don't. Yeah, let's do this. That's gotta go. It was there. Okay. Now we just gotta wait for him to get stuff in. Let's go ahead. Get the bricks in here. There we go. That ought to take care of that water seep. Turn that on. I know it's only four pumps, but we'll take whatever we can get for these last 4 days, because we might run completely out of water. How are you doing? You are almost done. Once that's done, all of this over here should come back to life. And hopefully, that gives us enough power to make it through the droughts. Put you back in there. Some more of you down this way. I don't know if I can get another one in there. Nope, I sure can't. Let's do that, that. Is it the most sophisticated power setup? Nah. Will it work? Oh, I think it should. little low on trees, but not doing terrible on them. Oh, there's a lot of that in there already. Good. The water seep might make a mess down here for a few. 19, I guess. Let's go back in all of those. Those are all done. So we got half the gears. That's not bad. Don't know if I can reach that one. There, now I can. A lot of beaver builders over here at the moment. That's done. They're getting the sluice in. So this is close above 1%. Don't close for downstream depth. Down here, close below 1%. And we'll go ahead and do the tunnel here. Why not? Because it looks like it's low enough. Say that's somewhat important for them to work on. Hopefully that doesn't make a mess of the entire area, but we'll see. We can hopefully close it off with this stuff. Let's get all that in there, just so we have it. And then we can close the top of it if we need to. Did they finish this yet? Nope, 5 gears. Then we'll be back in business temporarily. How's my water doing? Not great. It's like I definitely need more water. Storage, large tanks. Let's get you in there. There we go. That doesn't decrease the storage too much. We can just do that. Move you over one. There we go. Now we should have a bunch of power to do that. These 3 are done. When it comes time, we're going to have them pulling up water 22 hours a day. When it comes time. The bots are back, 'cause this is back. There we go. 2 bots. We'll switch you over. We'll switch you over. We'll get those gears. I got 12 extra beavers, though. It's alright. They can all go in this over here. How is this doing? Are they... kinda Too far from districts. What do you mean? Oh, dang it. Can I build stairs on top of this? Yes, I can. But I can't build a path, can I? Yeah, I can. Are we out? We've got 9 water left. Okay, well, that's gonna make it a little difficult, but we'll survive. We'll get all the water we can from here first. Alright, they're getting there. Somebody's gonna get blasted in the face with a bunch of bad water, but maybe this amount of good water will help them out. And I don't care if it drains off that side or this side, it's just gonna go back down here. I don't currently need beavers, so I don't have to turn those off. I'm gonna put everybody in here. We're gonna try and fill up our water just as soon as we can. Hopefully it comes back quickly. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. In fact, we might steal a little bit of water out of here. I know that's for our farmland, but if you gotta have water, you gotta have water. Overexpanded, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. How are you guys doing? Close. Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna get blasted with bad water here. In fact, we might just pause it, because I'm not that... Let's pause both of these. All 3 of those. We'll come back to that next drought. We might have some issues here. Where is the water level now? It's rising. Hopefully by the second day here it comes back up. Are we getting these in? Not really. There's water. So we'll have a little bit more water here by the end of the day. Couple died of old age. We might pause 1 or 2 of these. Let's just pause a couple of them. Those are already out. That's filling up. How's our dirt? Dirt's fine. Extract is not great. Are we out of trees? Oh, no, we are out of water, so none of that can run when we're out of water. We are losing quite a bit of power, but hopefully this at least kicks in a little bit. Alright, everybody's coming to get a drink, which is fine. Everybody should come and get a drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make sure there's somebody in here pulling water out. It might take them a minute to fill this back up before this gate closes and we fill up other stuff. How's this doing? Not bad. So yeah, water. It doesn't have water coming out of there yet. That's okay. Some of the buildings now have water. We've got... Oh, all these pumps should be active. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. Let's turn off a couple more of these. We'll go back down in population for a minute while we focus on getting water filled back up. Did the water come out of here eventually? Oh, good, it did. Water over here, too. I didn't know that. Where does that lead to? Oh. I almost feel like I should cap that off to push pressure in other directions. Since I don't currently need it down here, I could always blow it up later. But it won't be effective until the next temperate season, so it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, don't really need you guys since there's no water there. Are you filling up? What are you doing? Are you open? No, you're closed. Is it actually filling, or is there a mistake and it only ever fills up that high? I thought it filled up no matter what to the next height. Maybe it has to be land around it. Well, that might be a next time test. There may have to be... Oh, no. Is it filling up? Or is it just filling up really slowly? No, I think that's it. That's a bit disappointing. Well, with a bad tide, we're definitely going to have to flush it out this way, which is not what I wanted to see. But it is possible. So let's turn these back on. We'll get a couple of beavers hit by the bad tide. And then we'll quickly put a cap on that. Couple of very brave beavers going to just get annihilated with bad water, probably. Although there's probably water pressure here, so I guess we'll see. 22 hours, and we've only got 270 some odd water. I mean, there's a little bit of water in the reservoir here, so maybe we can pull more out. And we'll keep pulling it out of here, too. But not a whole lot of water anywhere. Yeah, we'll surround that in dirt next time and just try that. Alright, guys. One left. Or not. Okay. You just stay there, buddy. You contemplate putting that in there. Do you have the extract? No. Carries nothing. Sleeps underwater. Whatever. I have more beavers sleeping outside anyway. What did that guy do? He's just like, yep, this is sure underwater. There's the extract guy. But he didn't state it. Okay. Okay. Are we just low on extract? Yeah, it does look like we're kind of low on extract. Alright, get in there. Alright. Now we need to... Once everybody's out... Is everybody out? Cover goods. Yep. Back up we go. Grab you. Grab you. Highest priority. Okay. Yeah, there might be a couple of beavers that get a bit toxic, but that's okay. If we can get this saved. Where's it at? Alright, there's one done. Now we just need 3 metal blocks, which we have, so hopefully they get that done. And then we won't have to worry about bad tide there, really. It's just going to hopefully go out this way. We'll see what happens. If nothing else, we'll send some more of the beavers down there to take care of it. Alright, so that's good. This we'll figure out later. Bad tide started. You know what? Let's take a look and just see what happens. Is that bad tide going anywhere? Yeah, it's going over here. Okay, there's a decent amount of pumps. We're back up to 800 water. That's not shabby. And with all the pumps going, we hopefully should fill everything back up. Not too worried about that. Our food is a little lower than I would like it to be. So we'll have to take a look at that. I think that's because a lot of the food building stopped. Are these going back up? They are going back up rapidly. So we should have... How much is it producing? 6,700. That's not bad. We've got another one for the gears. Oh, I didn't even see Kudzin's reply. Sorry about that, Kudzin. That's alright. Anyway. I think we're probably going to wrap it up here for the evening. We've had a pretty good run. We put in some interesting power features. We've got our bots, like that was our main plan. We'll have to figure out what's going on with this, maybe. And hopefully we gain enough water back that our colony can survive. Our population might have to go back down just a little bit until we can figure out some more water. Warren Kudzins didn't show up. Anyway. So this is probably going to be the last stream on YouTube for the year. Twitch, I should be back Tuesday, Wednesday. And hopefully I will be here next Saturday, but of course that'll be next year. So, all you folks on YouTube, hopefully you have a happy new year. All our Twitch people, we'll see you Tuesday and Wednesday. Keep an eye out over on YouTube. I should have new stuff, at least for the water beavers, done, but I'm hoping to get some more stuff done tomorrow on them. And then, yeah, over on Twitch, I think I'm going to discuss my resolutions that I never got to today. So we'll hopefully do that then. But until then, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!